you know, there's about 20 minutes of my sound guy.
Straight, her being like, I got
Yes. Straight 20 minutes of my sound guy.
Well, let's hope she stays like that because that would be better. That would be better as far as like her being a willing participant in the case.
Well, I was talking to Kate last night. I got charges on her. So they very well could be charges on her. Every time she did, proven Louisiana.
What charges like her?
Just her playing along with it. Yeah. You know, because there's sometimes when she's like, I'm going to kill him and then throw their bodies over here and you come here.
That would be man. Can you imagine? That'd be fucking crazy case. Oh my god. Jesus.
So that's where we're at now.
I kind of doubt, like, I don't know this guy. I kind of doubt he was actually going to go there and murder them. Like, it probably was just more of like a, like indulging her sort of role play fantasy type thing to get TV of her. I mean,
and there's like almost every time that they talk about it, eventually somewhere in the conversation abandons the idea, which is why I didn't really go down the conspiracy route.
Yeah.
For either of the. And then I was looking at the kidnapping because I remember.
That's what I was going to say. Technically, it's like
she's over 12. I guess if they're under 12, the way I read it said, so if they're under 12, even if they're volunteers, so you could possibly go after it. I was like, she's over age and she's volunteer. Conspiracy to commit. Parents have child custody.
I was going to say, at the very least, you would have that charge. Yeah, no, this seems like a severe case.
Yeah, well, and then like we were just, I've been back here for a while doing this. We were talking about it, and I was like, this guy, I was like looking at his conversations. I don't think this guy has actually had sex. Yeah, I'm like, I don't know. And then there is one part
he's
where
like Steve Carell in like Real Virgin. He's like the boobs. He's like they're like bags of sand. He's like, I can't wait to fill your bags of sand. I love boobies. So are you gonna say there's
well, there's one where it gets real weird. He's like, hey, I hope this doesn't turn me off. I want to let you know everything. My buddy's coming over and we're gonna have sex tonight. Blah, blah, blah. A guy. He's referring to a guy. He's like, I'm gonna suck his dick just so you know. It's like a random conversation. I only found that can really talk about that the one time. But like 95% of
it's good he's honest with her, I guess.
Yeah. You gotta be open about your desires, I guess. But
what did she say to that?
She's like, oh no, that's okay. No blah blah blah.
It's good she's open-minded.
Conversation about he wants to have a child in common with her and rape children. That's in there as well. I never said a lot of it.
Yeah, I remember you mentioned that one now. Yeah, that's just, yeah. But she seems that she sees no problem with that.
She's like, I'd really rather you just do it to me and not the kids.
Okay.
Yeah. There is some fragment of morals in this.
Like there's something like something about that seems wrong. She's like, it's totally okay to murder my parents and then molest me.
But not that it is.
But like, once they're your own kids, then it's like. She probably in the back of her mind thinking, he's gonna kill me with them.
Well, she does say that one. She's like, I hope you don't accidentally slit my throat when you're slitting theirs.
What?
And he's like, no, I wouldn't kill you.
I'm really precise with my nose.
Yeah.
Jesus. What's wrong with people?
So I don't know if it's just that she's on.
You know, this loser's like jerking off in his dad's house.
Yeah.
While like they're talking about all this shit too. Like,
so that's like 95% of their conversations.
Is what they're killing and stuff.
I can know about sex. Like, oh, I hope you're wet. I hope you're, this. I'm gonna fuck you in the mouth, the butt, this, and all that. It's like 95% of it.
I like potentially charging the threat stuff too if we can, because I'm just thinking like.
It's just a nice second-degree felony in the room.
Well, when we go to trial too. Like technically speaking, like if we went to trial. And that was not a charge. Like none of that's actually relevant to like if we just did like a straight up solicitation and transmission, none of that would actually be relevant to that. So like if we wrap that in with it, it just is gonna make them worse. Like it's just gonna make them like then the jury appreciate like like look just like this scope of just this depravity or gravity or whatever.
Yeah, we didn't get quite to traffic line
He's a pussy too.
Yeah.
Like honestly, like if he was like, if he like, I'm glad he didn't go get her. Like don't get me wrong. Like I feel kind of weird being like, this guy's a pussy.
Man, we could have had like a double homicide. And now we just got this shit.
Well, at the very least, because she's old enough too. Like she could have just like walked out of the house and walked down the street, and he could have picked her up.
Yeah.
But like he's like,
And like they talk about
he's
it.
too much of a chicken shit to have done it. I honestly like it's probably it. Like maybe he would have worked
No, I
his way
think-
up there,
Maybe.
but
Maybe after like a year, but like, oh, this is just, you know, because like keyboard work kind of thing.
Exactly.
Send her dick pics, send her this.
it's
all I want.
easy. It's easy, right? So that's what I'm saying. Like he's just like that makes him
He
even more of a
doesn't
loser.
think he can ever get in trouble.
That makes him even more of a loser. Honestly, that he didn't just go act on. Like he might as well have just like.
I mean, you're gonna go to prison, you might as well get something.
Yeah, you might as well have had just done. I thought that sounds weird, but I'm like, shit, didn't you just go fuck her? Like, right? Like,
It's like when I first gave like the first search warrant to Audra and stuff, she's like, oh man, you know, like a life victim, so she's like, you ran a really good search warrant, blah, blah, blah. I was like, unfortunately, other than compared to like the cases and stuff, that's not my forte. I'm just learning that.
Wookie.
either.
B.
Try file system.
Hey. I'm gonna come to the depot here with you.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Sure.
He said he thought he might have to I guess the Zoom link was timing out or something.
Oh,
So he was gonna close it out and then open it back up. So I don't know if you need to close out and maybe try it again. I need to go use the bathroom real quick though.
yeah.
I'll knock. Will you just let me in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Are you signed in yet?
No, I've been trying to, but it's, I think he's still rebooting or doing whatever he's doing.
Okay, no, I didn't need red ones. Yeah, no red at all. I need gray, green, and blue. Oh, good. Yeah, that's fine. But yeah, the gray. Let's see. Yeah, the gray definitely. But yeah, the brown I don't need more of. Gray, green, and blue. Okay. Yeah, nice. Thank you. There shouldn't be yellow. Thanks.
You got his phone number? Because
It's not working?
mhm.
I don't, but I have his email, so I can email him here and like, look, let's see.
I'm gonna warn you, I didn't have any lunch, so my stomach's just going.
That's fine.
So freaking hungry. If you want a drink or anything, I got some seltzer water over there if you want.
No, I'm good, but thank you. Fuck, what's his name? Bart.
Yeah, that damn food truck out there, and it's, I don't know if you ever had Mambo's.
I have. I had it today too, actually.
Oh, you did?
I got a Cuban from them last time. I got a Cuban today.
Yeah.
From them. It's okay. Like, it's not like my favorite
Mm.
food like ever that I've had. Like,
Yeah.
like their Cuban was just like, it was okay.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't like amazing. Like, I've had like a lot of really good Cubans. Like, I would not put that in like the
In that.
upper echelon, but like not bad either.
Their tacos are really good.
Hey, the Zoom link's not working. He's just typing in like the credentials and it's just like not working. So if you get a new one open, then just email me like the link or whatever, or like the past. Oh wait, hold on, it's working now. Never mind. Yeah, I think it's. Right. Okay. I just want to make sure. I was like, no, we're trying to get in. Okay, he's like in the waiting room right now, so I think when you sign in, you should be able to let him in. All right, thanks. Yeah, it was fine. Like, it's like, again, it's not bad food.
Yeah.
Just like it's not like the best ever, I guess. But I really do like Cuban subs, so or sandwiches. So I was also probably like a little more picky than like normal, I guess.
Mhm.
Like, did Larry tell you on Chandler Jones that like or not Chandler Jones, but on Cropper that an attorney for like the victim reached out to me for like, in one of the old like child porn images like on his laptop.
No.
Yeah, she sent me like a victim impact statement and stuff.
No shit.
Yeah, she's 60 years old.
No shit.
Wow. Yeah, it happened. Like the photos were taken when she was like 10 and being like raped, basically, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And like she was like, yeah, like I guess like the guy was like a big child pornographer and like had to like fly overseas and develop the film.
Oh wow.
And then like Interpol caught him and like
Mhm.
he ended up being prosecuted, was in prison. And he was running like a child pornography ring from prison still.
No way.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then she didn't even know, I guess, that like her images were on the internet because obviously back then it wasn't like
Yeah.
a thing. She thought it was just over. I guess she found out in like 2020 that like her images were still like out there or whatever, which I'm sure was like fucked her up.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I guess Nick Vick like knew like her attorney and then reached out and then they contacted me. And I was like, that's so crazy that
It
just
is.
like 50 years later, like you're still dealing with this
Mhm.
shit. Like
Yep.
it's just so unfair.
Yeah. Yeah. What do you say? He's gonna log in or something, or?
He said he was.
Okay.
Hey, are you in the room?
Yeah, it was wonderful timing. On top of everything, I started having computer difficulties at the same time.
Oh, okay.
It was totally excellent.
All right. Do you need him to like sign out and sign back in, or just wait?
Just wait.
Okay.
I just had to reboot. I'm in now. I see a bunch of people in the waiting room. And
Okay.
I didn't see myself in the waiting room on my laptop because I was trying to log in on a separate computer. So,
Yep. Looks like
Okay.
yeah, you're letting him in. All right. Perfect. Thank you.
Recording in
Yeah.
progress.
I'll take these little like minor
Recording
inconveniences
stopped.
versus having to like go to the court
No, I know,
and
I know.
everybody travel instead of
Yeah.
borrow this time and
Yeah.
stuff. Like
all right. Can everyone hear me?
yes.
sir, yeah.
Sorry about that. On top of having an issue with the Zoom link, my computer also decided to have a connection and restart, so technical difficulties, good times.
I was just saying though, I'd rather deal with these technical difficulties than everybody have to like come in and travel and stuff to show up at the depot locations.
I agree. I love Zoom. Especially in a case like this. It's one thing if there's like a victim and I want to get a read
Sure.
on their facial expressions and stuff, but this is so matter of fact and just kind of being done because we have to do depots. But I mean, your reports are so thorough that it, yeah. So the Zoom is perfect for this, even with some issues. So,
Yep. We're ready to go over here when you guys are.
are you ready, ma'am?
I'm ready. I just need to see Mr. Esquivel's ID, please.
See that?
Just give me a second. Council, thank you.
Good.
2 more seconds. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay. Please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Alright. We are continuing depositions in the case of Michael Howard, 23 CF 1773. Present for the defense is still Bart Stoddard. Present for the state is still Kyle Stublin. And we have our second opponent. You can go ahead and state your name and spell your last name for the record.
It's Orlando Esquivel, Esquibel.
And are you currently still employed with the Florida Department of Law Enforcement?
Yes, sir.
And how long have you been with fdle?
It's been 5 years.
Have you had many depositions in the past?
I am.
Alright, so as always, we just try not to talk over each other, especially on Zoom, otherwise the court reporter will murder us. And continue. So, as I understand it, there were 2 separate investigations into Michael Howard, and you were the assigned agent in investigation number 2 at the onset, is that right?
That's correct.
Okay. And I guess backtracking a little bit to background, which department are you with fdle?
I'm with the Cyber Squad.
And how long have you been with the Cyber Squad?
5 years.
Okay, ever since you came on board.
Yes, sir.
Do you have any prior law enforcement experience?
I do. I came from the Highlands County Sheriff's Office. I've been in law enforcement for 18 years.
Were you with Highlands County for 13 years?
Highlands County for, well, just the whole background. Started off with Sebring Police Department in Highlands County. Went to Avon Park Police Department. Sebring Police Department for 1 year. Avon Park Police Department for 7 years. Highlands County Sheriff's Office for 5 years, 6 years. And then I came here.
Were you doing cyber quad type work with Highlands, Sebring, or your prior law enforcement experience?
Yes, sir. I was with the Internet Crimes Against Children Task Force.
Hmm.
So I was doing that with Highlands County.
And how long were you with the ICAT task force?
It's been 8 years, 9 years now.
And did you guys do similar investigations into child pornography there?
Yes, sir. Same thing.
Same thing. Did you guys run, things like your traveler ops there as well?
I did one, but that was it. Yeah, just one.
But that fell under the same ICAT purview.
Yes, sir. Same thing.
And we just got done speaking with Special Agent Supervisor Long. He said that the vast majority of your
This particular case started with Special Agent Supervisor Long. He used one of our systems that we have, the Child Protection System. He found an IP address of sharing child sexual abuse material. At that point, I think he was already working a case, and he had notified me about this target, and I looked into it a bit before I transferred it back to Special Agent Long.
So you were involved in the first investigation, you were only involved in the second investigation, is that accurate, or were you involved in both?
I was involved in the first one just as far as like support. We did a search warrant. I believe I may have been in the interviews in the first search warrant. The second one, yeah, the second case, like I said, I started off the initial, looking at the target, getting subpoenas out. Then I did the forensic examinations after that.
And, right, so that you did the forensic examinations, and again, my computer just crashed, so I lost some things that I had to specifically look at. In the first investigation, there were only a very small number of things seized. In the second investigation, I believe it was 15 items seized. Were those all forensically examined by yourself?
Yes.
Okay. And what was your strategy for that? What software do you use when you do those examinations?
I use a combination of X-Ways forensics.
Say that again.
X-Ways.
X-Ways, yeah.
Yes, sir. Forensics. Magnet, Axiom. Imaging, I use FGK Imager sometimes. There's other like various software I use during the course of the investigation. I can look at my report here. I've got a whole bunch that I use. But the main ones are X-Ways Forensics and Magnet, Axiom.
Right. And it makes it very handy that they were all evaluated, examined by yourself.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Registry Explorer, Arsenal Image Mounter, ESE, Database View, Registry Explorer, I already said that. Thumbcache Viewer. Those are tools I use.
Do some just work better on some devices versus other devices? Is that...
No, it's just a matter of verification. So if I find a piece of evidence and from one software, I'll verify it with the other. And sometimes I use these other tools to do the same.
And do you remember exactly which items found were child pornography on them? And again, I apologize, I had things highlighted until my computer blew up.
Yes, sir. It was evidence item SW4 and SW10. SW4 was a hard drive, and SW10 was a Alienware laptop.
So like an external hard drive?
The first one?
Yeah.
Yeah, SW4 was just a hard drive. There was an adapter which it probably came from a machine, and he was trying to back it up. It had some type of adapter that would allow you to do that.
Oh, so like a hard drive that would go inside an internal desktop, not like an external.
Correct.
Not like an external hard drive.
No, sir, not like that. Just a hard drive. Yep.
Okay. And you said the Alienware laptop?
Yes, sir. Yep.
And those two items had all of the CP that is included in the correct charges?
Correct.
Okay. And was all of that CP being shared at the time that you started the investigation?
Was it being shared? Basically, Agent Long, or I went there when I first started the investigation. There was two items that I had taken a look at just to verify they were child pornography being shared out, and I believe those were found on the one of the devices.
And that was, you were looking for the same hash values that you had seen, and then compared it to prior hash values?
That's correct.
And then you found those exact items on the computers or on one of the two pieces afterwards?
Yeah, I believe so. I may be getting confused with what Agent Long charged your client with, and me finding it on whichever devices. I'm sorry, I'm looking at my report, so I got two computer screens.
No, perfectly fine, and I'm doing as well, trying to get caught up where I was.
So basically what I do is when I go through and I find child sexual abuse material, I'll go through and verify they are, what they are, and at the same time, I'll compare it to a CSV that we get from that system I was telling you about, the child protection system, which shows what was being shared out by the target, and I kind of match them that way. It's listed in my reports here.
Yeah. Can you explain where a hash value gets developed from? Because it's, you know, the extremely long list of letters and numbers. Do you know where that comes from?
It's any file you could. It's basically a mathematical function of a piece of software that you run a file through. So any file that's generated has a hash value. It's just a matter of using a piece of software to generate that hash value, and it's not going to change. So regardless of whatever software, if you have a piece of software that you generate a hash value for, and then you send me that file and you ask me to hash it, I can use whatever software I have that's going to provide that same hash value.
All right. And when you're doing your preliminary investigation, just as an agency, do you download images that are showing available for download on your child protection system?
No. So basically, we have a database here with images and videos that we've gotten from other cases. We got like quite a few back here. So what we'll do is we'll go through when we see that these targets are sharing out these files with these hash values. We'll get that hash value, run through our database, and if we have that file, we'll take a look and we'll verify that it is a child being sexually abused.
I see, I understand, because I've seen other agencies actually download and then they end up with another charge for transmitting, something like that, but, so you just compare it to what you already have in your internal system?
Yeah, it depends on, I mean, with this type of case, because what you're talking about is BitTorrent, when we actually make a connection with the client,
Okay.
with somebody that's sharing, and at that point we actually do download the file. But this is not a BitTorrent case. This is just it's an email case, or I think it was Nutella. So with something like this, we don't actually connect and download from them. We
Can
just
you explain the difference, just so I understand?
yeah, BitTorrent is. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Between Nutella and BitTorrent, like the difference between how that works?
Yeah, just the BitTorrent shares torrents, and at that point with the software we have, anybody that has any type of BitTorrent software, you can connect to each other and share files. So if using the same process of going through CPS, I find IP addresses sharing out these files, I can connect to them, and if they're saying that I have this child being sexually abused .mp4, I can connect and download that file. Now he's transmitted CSAM to me. Whereas with Nutella, they're showing, hey, I got these files here, I can share them with you, but we're not downloading directly from them. You know what I mean? They got bits and pieces, so we'll get a piece from them, you get a piece from another person. For us, it's easier just to get that hash value associated with that file that he has, take a look at our database, and go that route and take a look at it, verify that way.
And then go to the house and verify, after all is said and done, that the actual items are still on devices.
Correct. Yes.
And that's okay. All right. It's kind of a difference of one-to-one download versus group download through multiple people, and everyone's got little pieces of everything.
Yes. Yeah.
And when the final, time came to go and speak with the Howards and seize everything, you were present with Special Ed and Supervisor Long for all of that?
No, not the second time around, no.
Not the second time around, so you
Yes.
weren't part of the interviews the second time around, just the first time around?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I understand. Right. And after you extracted everything, did you view all the things that were, allegedly child pornography you were concerned with being CP?
Yes.
Okay, no question in your mind on anything that you viewed?
No, and aside from that, we have the capability of running files against a hash database from Project Vic, which has a bunch of files that are previously identified as child sexual abuse material, and they have those hash values in that database. So we compared the two, and it's kind of a shortcut for me to go through and take a look and say, well, these have already been identified. I take a look and verify it that way. take a look and you gotta verify what it is, what they're saying it is, but it just puts it in a nice, you know, I don't have to go throughout the whole 200,000 items are in that evidence file, where I can just go straight to that, where the source is. That makes sense.
It does, it does. Okay. And it's never what I want to do, but if we do get around to the point where we're having to do evidence, it's all with your agency down in Fort Myers?
Yes, sir, yes.
Okay. Anything else you can think of that is pertinent to what you did in the investigation?
No, sir.
I meant to ask Special Agent Supervisor Long, but maybe you know as well. Do you know what the forensic consultant Daniel Chu's role was in all of this?
He was about to retire, so he had done a few items, but because they were not completely done when he actually retired, I just went through and I redid it myself. So,
Anything,
I'm sorry, go ahead.
anything that he did, you did from start to finish again, and all of the work in the case is your evidence that you did the extractions for it, not him?
Yes, sir, that's correct.
Perfect, thank you. Mr. Stewart, can you think of anything?
I do just want to clarify something. So when we were talking about the difference between BitTorrent and the peer-to-peer, like Nutella in this case, I think maybe it was just a little ambiguous, but someone on Nutella, such as the suspect, will, I'll say advertise, I'm putting like air quotes around it, but basically advertise, I have this file of child pornography available for download.
Yes.
There will be other people on the Nutella network that will also have that same file available for download as well. Is that right?
Correct.
Okay. And when you, if you were to download it, you would get pieces of the file from each of them. Is that right?
That's correct.
And that just makes for a faster download process.
Yes.
It's not that they only possess a portion of the file. It's just the way the software works. You're pulling all the bits of the same file from different sources.
Right, and CPS will report to us if they have the percentage of the file that they have. If they have 100%, that means they have a full file. But like you said, we don't, if I connect to that person and say I want to get that file on Nutella, I'll get bits and pieces from them as well as from other people, just to make it quicker. But it doesn't, it's still, they're still reporting, hey, I got this full file, but you can't, I'm not going to give you the whole thing. You're not going to get it from me because that's going to eat up all my bandwidth. So you can get a piece from me and you can go somewhere else and get it from somebody else on the network.
And your child protection system that you use also identifies that they have full file available?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. I don't have anything else.
I don't either right now. Thank you so much for your time.
Yes, sir.
Are we off the record?
Juanita?
I just need to know if he will read our wave, and then we kick off.
Wait.
Okay, we're off.
Okay. Do you mind if I just use, we have one other one after this?
Oh, yeah,
Do you mind if I just stay on
Yeah, go ahead.
here and then they can log in?
Yeah.
Versus me trying to do it on my
No,
laptop
go ahead.
or my hotspot
Yep.
here? Thank you.
Go ahead.
We still have a couple minutes. So I'm just gonna mute right now, and then I'll be back when he pops up.
Okay, great, thank you.
It's at the very top.
I got it. Yeah, I put it on mute and whatever there. Yeah, I just wanted to clarify that because I know you know that, but the way that he had asked the question and then you answered, it was sort of like they have like bits of the file for download. So I knew what you were saying.
Yeah.
But I was like, yeah, I don't want him to then file some motion and say like, well, this guy didn't even have the full file. He only had, whatever.
No, that's
So
good. Glad you
yeah, so I was just like, yeah, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, yeah, you can just hang out if you want.
Okay.
Because I know you can't leave me in here.
What do you got next?
It's Monk, Greg Monk. I
Oh, Greg
think.
Monk, yeah.
He didn't do anything.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell him. I think he was just. I'm just gonna give you real quick, Mr. Starr. I don't think this next one. He's not from this area. I think he's up in the Sarasota office.
Okay.
So I assume he'll sign in. But my understanding, and Orlando's Orlando's still here because I'm in their forensic lab, so he's gonna just have to like sit in here. His is done, so it doesn't really matter, but he was just, I think Orlando, right, he was just there for like scene security assisting and whatever, like he wasn't doing much, is my understanding, so.
And I didn't see a whole lot that he did, I just saw there were 2 special agent supervisors, so I thought the 2 supervisors might.
Yeah, I think he was just up there because he was like the local office, so I think he probably just showed up as like the area supervisor.
And unless Fort Myers forwarded, he might not have gotten it, because we just sent all of it to the 4700 terminal address.
Oh yeah, he probably did not get it then. Yeah, if you just send it here to theirs, which I don't have my witness list in front of me, but I thought I would have put him as up there.
Look at that. No, you did it right.
Okay.
You did it right. We did it wrong.
Okay. I mean, if you want, like, there's no way he got it then if it was forwarded down here.
Look, if you didn't do that much anyways, then I don't think there's really many other people on his list that are pertinent to talk to, anyways. And it's
No, and that's what I was telling you too. Is like I obviously like I still think your client should just either take my plea or open plea. So I haven't really sat down and prepped to say who I might call, because obviously like there might be a crime scene tech that's like, well, I was the one that actually located the laptop in this spot. I just don't know that when you were asking me who I was going to call at that point. But Larry and Orlando are the main ones, obviously, as far as the investigation. I would call the parents too at trial, but they're the main 2 for any of your issues, I would assume, at this point.
And I mean, you know that I 100% agree with you as far as what the posture is. We just have to get some basic depots done to make sure that things are what they are.
Yep.
Offhand, do you know who took photos? I'm not used to having a million photos. Was that just some crime scene tech?
I assume it was one of the 2 crime scene analysts that were on scene. I don't remember. They usually use the same couple, and so I don't remember who it was. Again, that's like, and I may or may not call them at trial if we go to trial. I might, like, Larry and Orlando might be able to authenticate the photos too. I don't know, but typically it would be one of their 2 crime scene analysts or the people that do it.
And that was just so I know, obviously.
Yeah.
I'm not anticipating a trial case.
I assume not with his confession.
No, and we've already done a psychosexual eval with him, and he's in psychosexual treatment right now, and he's seen a psychiatrist to get his meds balanced for his schizophrenia and stuff. So we're putting together everything, which I anticipate being for an open plea.
Okay. The only thing on my end that I'm really going to be doing, you'll see, is I am going to file a Williams rule notice for the prior case, which is why I disclose all that to you. So I'm going to probably file a notice for that. So that should be the only thing. That should be the only thing additional forthcoming from me that I'm anticipating.
And if I foresee anything litigatable, it'd be just objecting to Williams rule stuff being used in sentencing. But I don't foresee that going well. But it might still be the argument that needs to be made. But I'll wait for your notice, and then we'll see.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, sounds good. Then I'm gonna log off. Assume he's not there. If you do end up needing to depose the other people, then just let me know. I do have contact with Daniel Chu. I over email sporadically because I have him still on a couple other cases. But like Orlando said, he redid all the stuff. So there really I don't think would be a need. But if you do, you still can. Just let me know, and then I can help arrange that.
I can't even foresee a situation where that would be necessary, but I will make a note that he's available.
All right.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Juanita. I believe that's all we need. We're going to go ahead and stop a little early for today.
All right. Have a good one.
I wanted to check for Mr. Stoddard for the last 2. Do you need CNAs or it's for the last 2 witnesses?
Transcripts?
No, certified non-appearance.
Yeah.
I would say no. I would say no, since the one you didn't send the subpoena to the right place, the other one he doesn't work here.
No, you mean for the last 2? No, we don't. We definitely don't do that. And I'm not doing transcripts right now either.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Thank you. Yeah. I'm glad I clarified that he wasn't there and he said it here. So yeah, he's not gonna go to trial. I am gonna do the Williams rule because like the way it works with, I don't know if you have much experience with Williams rule stuff or not. Do you? Like,
Yeah.
You know what it is and stuff. And we've done these type of cases, so like, usually we don't do them on these cases necessarily. There's some case law for bullshit, But there's some case law out there that if you have a case with like a victim, for example, like let's say I have a molestation case, and you guys find child pornography on their computer, there's actually like case law that says we can't use the child pornography as Williams rule to prove that they molested the child, which is such bullshit. Like, because it's like, yeah, of course it's more likely that they molested the child because of the child pornography on the computer. Like that should, there's case law, we can't use it. But in this case where it's just straight child pornography, my argument is that I could use the child pornography from the old case to show, like, you know, intent, motive, plan, all those sort of things that we can use it for at trial. But really the reason that I want to use it is because I want the judge, so the judge can't consider it, there's case law, and I gotta go fine tune it, but there's case law that the judge can consider Williams rule evidence at sentencing, but if I don't give the notice, then the judge won't be able to consider it sentencing. So like, knowing he's paralyzed, and right, he's going to treatment and all these things, right, like, I don't want them to come in and be like, whatever, I want to be like, judge, this is the second time he's done this shit, you need to like, fucking launch him. So I got to do that. So unfortunately, if they object to the Williams rule, though, then we're going to have to go into a hearing and then testify about it. At which point, then I'm kind of just like, I might even say that to him. I might even just say, like, look, I'm trying to avoid having them having to like look at the stuff and come in and testify about it and whatever. It like either just stipulate to it coming in, or I can just add more charges and then we can just go to trial, because at that point we might have to. But he's not totally unreasonable. He sounds like, so like maybe he would be willing to just agree, like, yeah, like you guys found child porn before, and like if he did that, like if he was willing to agree, he just says, I agree they found child pornography before, but I don't think it should come in and be considered in this case for XYZ, then I would be okay with that. Does that kind of make sense?
Yeah.
I just don't want to, like, if we're going to have to go through it and prep and testify and all that, then I'm kind of like, we might as well just fucking go to trial on it. So I'll have to think about that.
Yeah.
But, all right.
All right, I'll walk you out. You need anything else? You can talk to anybody, Larry, or anybody?
No, let bunch,
What's up, Larry?
That was one of the hardest depots you ever been through, right?
10 minutes maybe? 10 or 15?
Yeah. I was like, I wanted to say so badly to him, like, he was like at the end, he said, well, I don't think I really have anything else. You kind of explained everything. Is there anything else you think that I haven't asked you about or whatever? And I said, other than your client giving me a full confession post Miranda, you know, admitting to owning all the devices and to the downloading of the child pornography, no. He's like, he just kind of went.
Yeah, Kyle was back there when you saw him back there with Kyle. Yeah. He's asked me about BitTorrent and what was it, Nutella for this guy?
Yeah, it was Nutella.
So I just told him the difference between the two. That's about it.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah.
But,
Rod is listening to jail calls for Marcus Cancel, and he has given his wife a passcode to a Cash App account.
yeah.
It's a 6-digit numeric passcode.
Yeah, make her try this.
So, I mean, I don't know if we want to try it again on that phone and see. He may be using the same passcode for all of his import shit. I don't know.
Maybe we try it. It's in evidence, so we gotta get it back out.
Yeah, get it back out for it to try. I'm also gonna ask her to, whenever they assign an ASA to motion compel, if that doesn't work, but maybe it's worth one more try. I can't remember, we were down to about, they locked it up, I think, last time for like 15 minutes, or was it
15?
30?
Might have been 15.
I think we were
30
getting
minutes.
close.
Yeah.
So,
So we have to be careful because they'll disable the whole thing if we go too far.
does it keep up with it,
Yep.
even though it's gonna be dead now?
Yep. Yep.
And maybe we should just wait then,
Yeah.
because I don't know exactly how far we are away from doing it.
Yeah, because as soon as you disable it, then we're screwed at that point. You know.
Yeah. Does it wipe everything?
No, it's sitting there just like, yeah, you got to connect it to iTunes and go that route and stuff like that.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay, maybe we'll hold off on it then.
Yeah.
Thanks.
All right.
So, hey, did your depot last at least 30 seconds?
Okay, still